Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. So tonight we're doing a unboxing initial review. Another Makita tool. This is a 18 volt LXT lithium ion vacuum and the Cyclonic vacuum attachment that goes with it. Just got these today, ordered them on Amazon, and you can take them out of the box, see how they do, give you my thoughts. Sorry, shop's kind of a wreck right now. This big project I'm trying to finish up and get out of here this weekend. So this is going to be a little off the cuff over here at the table saw, but we're going to get out of the box. So a little bit of background. I'm heavily invested in the Makita platform. See here, a lot of Makita cordless stuff. I got cordless miter saw, cordless weed whacker down there, cordless blower. So I've got tons of Makita cordless batteries. This one's a 5 amp hour battery. So I bought this as a tool only, and then I bought this attachment to go with it. Read the reviews. My buddy Brian over at Fix It Now, he did he has this same vacuum, and except in white. Pretty sure it's the same thing, just white. And did a review on it. Kind of got me thinking, you know, it might be nice to upgrade the missus to a cordless vacuum. Still have that, you know, industrial power tool type feel around the house. So got this on Amazon. This was 66 bucks, tool only. This was used, quote unquote, like new. We'll get it out of the box and see. This was new. This was 34 bucks. So altogether, I think I got 100 bucks wrapped up in this. I think if you buy this tool only full price, it's about 89 bucks, which still isn't that bad. That would put that at about 125 bucks without the battery for one of these. If you've already got the Makita batteries, you know, that's a good, you know, good starting point. If you've got to buy the battery and the charger to go with this, you know, probably going to come in closer to around 200 bucks. Might, you know, I don't know if that puts you towards the tipping point towards like an actual, like a Dyson or you know, one of the Hoover brands or whatever. We've tried, I forget, I think we've had two name brand type cordless vacuums. Not a Dyson. I think we had a Hoover. We had something else. They did freaking terrible. They hardly lasted, you know, that long. They wouldn't pick up crap. Just not good at all. And so my wife's been using a corded stick type vacuum, but it's a pain in the butt. You know, you got the cord, you got all the furniture to go around. You know, it's a pain in the freaking butt. So bought this. She doesn't know it yet. I'm going to take it out, do a quick unboxing review, and then give it to her. Hopefully she likes it. It's not a birthday or an anniversary of Valentine's Day this time, so I should be in the clear this time. All right, let me get this thing out of the box. Okay, so we got the box open. Looks new. Doesn't look like it's been used. Here's the bottom of the floor attachment here. A little smaller than I anticipated, but you know, again, it's a cordless vacuum, so got a little rubber sweep back there. Got some wheels here that have a little bit of a rubber texture to them. Okay, we've got the main vacuum tube, the nozzle attachment here. Yeah, pretty sturdy. Not that squishy. Got a little crevice nozzle here. Got a wall mount attachment. They sell this as an accessory. I didn't realize this was going to be included, but that's a nice touch. You can mount this to the wall to hold this upside down. And then we got the vacuum itself. I guess you can use this thing without the wand and kind of use it as a dust buster, which my wife's been kind of interested in something cordless and portable like this to use in the car. I think this would fit the bill for that. Let's see if I can hold this with one hand here. Open this up. Yeah, not bad. I don't think this really has been used. It's clean in there. The filter looks clean. It's got a little, yeah, a little twist and pull. Got the filter, little filter bag here. So it's got this cone, all right, and then in there's a little foam piece. I guess that keeps the big chunks. But if they get past this, I don't know what that's going to do. This slips over the cone, and then you got this mesh screen. This is a really fine mesh. This almost feels like, I mean, the video won't capture the detail here, but this is super smooth. The mesh on this is super fine. And so that slides over. And twists into place, locks just like that. Okay, and then this slides on and twists. Okay, the battery in. Got this guy all charged up. It's a 5 amp hour battery. Got pretty good suction to it. I don't know if you can see here in the video. You can see that there's a little flap there that keeps the stuff, once it's in here, from falling back out. You can watch it when I pull the trigger. Like a little bellow flapper there. It's a cool touch, so it doesn't come back out. This is the XL C02 model. There's a newer version of this vacuum out there. I think it's brushless. This one does not say it's brushless. It was $180 tool only. This one was $89 tool only. I found one on Amazon Warehouse for $66, used in like new condition, and I would say this thing is in fact brand new condition. So pretty good for Amazon. I compared the specs between this version and the newer version. They were comparable as far as CFMs. I think the new one's 49 CFMs. I think this one's 43. The runtime was within about 5 minutes of each other. I think, or maybe that was the runtime. I'm thinking of 46 minutes or 49 minutes versus 46 minutes. I think the CFM was the same or only within a couple. I should have printed that out, and you can tell I'm terrible at making YouTube videos. Yeah, I mean the specs basically it was almost the same. The new one, the specs were a little bit better, but not enough to spend another $100 on it. All right, so let's get the Cyclone attachment out of the box. And so this is, from what I've read, this is what's going to make this vacuum really a viable tool for around the house. So this is okay. Yeah, this pretty much just comes out in one piece. This is designed to go, on the end of the vacuum here, before the wand. This just slips in like that, right? And so this is designed to capture most of the crap you're vacuuming up before it gets in here and clogs up your filter. It also has a larger capacity than the main cup here, right? But the Cyclone action, whoops, supposed to increase the filter life by capturing most of the stuff in here. You can tell these things really don't have that big of a filter in there. And this just goes, I got it backwards here. There we go. This goes in like that. And we put the vacuum head on there. Okay. We got the whole thing attached here. Okay. And I just shot back the floor in here last night, so there's not a lot on the floor, but let's see here. Yeah, you can kind of see some stuff swirl. You you can kind of see the stuff swirling around in there. Got some sawdust up here on the table saw. Let's see if it, see the sawdust here. And you can see it swirling around down in there. So, can't take it in the house right now and use it. The kids just went to sleep, so can't really go in there and mess around. But you know, for $100, I already had the batteries. I think this will be a good handy little thing around the house. If you're thinking about getting one, at least for now, I highly recommend it. Like I said, I haven't really had a chance to use it yet, but in terms of the build quality and the feel, you know, everything Makita does is really well built. Everything fits together really nice. You know what? You know what? No, we're gonna do a real thing here. See if we can get some sawdust out of the shop vac. Give me just a moment. Okay, I took a look inside the shop vac and I thought better of that idea. I've been doing a lot of sanding with the shop vac hooked up to it, and there's a ton of fine primer dust in there. So, but you know what? I've got all this sawdust here on the miter saw. So we're gonna sucking it right up. And you can see it swirling around. Let me get some. Okay, you can see how much was swirling around in there. Let's take this thing apart and see if any of it went into the canister. Okay, so let me set this up. Actually, let's set it up over here. Table saw. All right, so first thing, we're gonna take apart the Cyclone canister. This has just got two little flappers here. Pull that, opens up, and set that down here. Decent amount of sawdust in there. Okay. Kind of see this thing's got a the bottom part is kind of opaque where you can't see through it, and it's got the little full line here, and then the top part's clear, so you know when you're vacuuming, if the stuff gets past this opaque part and you can see it up here, that it's time to stop and empty this out so that it doesn't go up inside the you don't want to fill this thing, choke it up so much that it ends up, you know, by default going through here. The idea is that the Cyclone's gonna separate the solids and the dust and let them fall away. Okay, so in here, I want you guys to see this. It's completely empty. Completely empty. I know that wasn't a ton of sawdust, but it's still sawdust. It's fairly fine, and none of it made it in here. The filter, totally clean. So, I don't know. I know that was a pretty quick, hasty test of the Cyclone attachment, but I'm fairly convinced, at least based on that, that this thing, it's going to keep the majority of the shmoo out of your vacuum. And again, the point of this is, you know, the filter on these things isn't that great. When the filter starts choking up with dust, it's going to restrict the airflow, which means it's not going to suck up as much. It also means it's going to need to be cleaned more frequently and replaced more frequently. These things aren't free; they're not forever. You know, when they start getting choked up with stuff, you can clean them out a certain amount of times, you know, before you really just can't clean it out anymore, and then you got to replace it. You know, and it's not that they're so expensive that it's prohibitive, but it's another one of those things you got to worry about. You know, you got to buy, you know, the filters. Make sure you got them if you let them clog up all the time. So, you know, the idea with this is that this catches most of the stuff. You can just empty this out, go on with life. The cyclonic action separates all the crap and keeps it in here so it doesn't go upstream into the filter. So I'd say, if you're buying this, spend the extra 35 bucks and buy the Cyclone attachment. Again, I'll do a more, maybe in 6 months or so, I'll do a more long-term review on how this thing is held up and how it's performed. I expect it's going to hold up just fine. How it performs, we'll see. I haven't really ever been disappointed with a Makita tool, except for my cordless nail gun. That's a story for another video, but yeah, I'll do a follow-up on this down the road. Thanks for hanging in there. Sorry for the noise. I got my window air conditioner going here in the garage. It's August in Florida. It's freaking hot, and gotta have AC going. Like I said, thanks for watching. Sorry it was kind of disorganized, but that's kind of my style. I tell you, what I'm thinking. This isn't scripted. It's not sponsored. Nothing you see on this channel is sponsored or going to be sponsored. It's, these are real reviews, real thoughts, real opinions, and that's what you can expect here. If you have a question, leave it in the comments below. Be happy to answer it. And if you've liked what you've seen here, check out some of my other videos. If they're for you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I try to put out a video, once a week or twice a month or so. I'm just a regular dude. I've got a 50, 60 hour a week job. I've got a family. I've got animals. I've got, all the extra baggage that comes with life. And I put a little bit of my life here up on YouTube, specifically, DIY and outdoors type things. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, help it grow. It encourages me to put more stuff out there. If you think this was total garbage, let me know in the comments. Yeah, there's other creators out there that do a way better job producing videos. Not disputing that at all. Maybe I'll be there one day, maybe I won't. But like I said, if you like what you see, check out my other videos. Check out the channel. Appreciate it. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. I know I've rambled on, but it means a lot if you've hung in there to this point. Till next time, take care.